Rewarding, yes. Paraphrasing. Students read a longer text and condense its main ideas into a summary or paraphrase, which helps them practice comprehension, analyze, and rewarding. Response journals. Samantha.
Response journals learn to read the text and write personal reactions, thoughts, or questions about it. This process encourages critical thinking, vocabulary expansion, and writing expression.
Very good. Response journals. Sit down. Learners read their text and write personal reactions, thoughts, or questions about it. This process encourages critical thinking, vocabulary expansion, and written expression. Integrated skills tasks. Maybe you. Tasks. Engaging in projects that involve researching, presenting, and writing about a specific topic integrated software skills. For example, students might research a cultural aspect of an English-speaking country and presentation and write or edit work. Debates and discussions. What do you think?
All learners engage in debates or discussions on a chosen topic. They research, present arguments, orally listen to counter arguments, and potentially write a reflection or persuasive essay.
Yes, discussions. Learners engage in debates or discussions on a chosen topic. They research, present arguments, orally listen to counter arguments, and potentially write a reflection or persuasive essay. In learning, students work on real-world problems that require researching, collaborating, speaking, listening, and writing. They might propose solutions orally, communicate their findings in writing, and present to the class. Next one. Authentic materials. What is authentic materials? You please. Authentic materials.
Using authentic materials like news articles, podcasts, videos, and songs provides exposure to natural language used across different contexts.
Very good. Using authentic materials like news articles, videos, and songs provides exposure to natural language to use across different contexts. These materials can be used to practice listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills, integrating skills not only mirrors real-world language, yes, used, but also enhances learners' ability to use language effectively and confidently. It encourages them to transfer knowledge and skills from one skill area to another, reinforcing their overall language competence. Teachers can plan activities that naturally blend these skills, allowing learners to engage with language in meaningful and holistic ways. Thank you for your attention. Let's watch a short video about our today's theme. Hey, let's watch short video.
Decisions about the progress of learners' performance based on concrete evidence that is collected through different forms of tests, activities, and tasks. Assessment uses several techniques, instruments, and strategies that help teachers determine the extent to which learners have learned what they are supposed to learn. In this regard, there are several types of assessment which are used to serve different purposes. Assessment can be either formal or informal. Formal assessment includes exercises, activities, procedures, and tasks that are planned beforehand. There are many examples of formal assessment, such as quizzes, final tests, oral presentations, portfolios, project works, interviews, and classroom participation. Informal assessment, on the other hand, is not planned. It is spontaneous and happens when teachers, for instance, provide learners with feedback when they make a mistake in class while speaking or writing. Concrete examples of informal assessment take place when a teacher tells the student that there is a problem in their sentence and asks them to fix it, or when they simply provide comments on a draft of a paragraph, or when they correct them, that allows students to identify their mistakes, errors, and weaknesses, and eventually suggest ways of improving these problems. Formative assessment is